guys, today we're doing a show vlog. We're here at Rivendell in Kylemore in Stellenbosch area. A while ago we brought Danny here for a familiarization day. So today we brought him here to ride medium 6, which is quite a difficult test, but we're going to see how we go. It hasn't been the best run up to the show. Last week Sunday I got bitten by a tick, and on Tuesday it made quite a big lump and was quite heaty and itchy. And then on Wednesday I tried a bit of a longer spur to try and see if I can ride without a whip, and Danny just said no. So on Thursday the flying changes were really bad. Luckily I had quite a good lesson on Friday, so I felt a bit calmer. And then on Saturday I went and got an abscess under my thumbnail, so I had to go to hospital and have that drained, and with all the going on about that, I happened to pass out with, I think it was the antiseptics that they injected me with. So I ended up not having the opportunity of riding him yesterday, which isn't great, and felt quite horrible last night. And also I didn't have an opportunity to kind of like run through my normal show prep the night before, cleaning my tack and, you know, getting everything ready. So yeah, we came a bit earlier to just settle down a little bit, and we're going to see how we go. It might be brilliant, it might be horrible, but let's have a go at it. Thanks for watching. not at the show anymore. We've quickly popped in at the ER. Danny managed to catch my left hand while he was kicking up, and we're just going to make sure it's broken or not broken at all. So yeah, not the best of days, and like I said before, it wasn't the best of runners if it shows. I managed to ride the test, but we'll see what they say. See you now. Hi guys, so you would have already seen how the show went and how I put myself into the emergency room. It's now a week later and I've finally had time to properly reflect on everything that happened and didn't happen and went right and went wrong. So ultimately what ended up happening is Danny kicked out, he got a fright for something, and he ended up connecting with my hand with his back foot. And he shot behind, so he ended up breaking my metatarpal, my hand, of the fourth finger in 2 places. And because I then decided to ride, what ended up happening is there was a spiral twist on that fracture, which meant that the bone ended up being shortened. I was very, very lucky to end up with an orthopedic surgeon that is a brilliant hand doctor. He's currently busy with a PhD in hand surgery. So we then made the decision to, rather than just cast it and hope for the best, rather to go in and operate and rather set it properly and give my hand the best chance. You know, most people with their left hands, it's not the most important hand. For a horse rider, my left and my right hand needs to be as strong, and so I'm quite happy with the decision. It was hell of a sore. I remember waking up and just knowing that I was sore instantly. The first 2 nights were quite bad. Luckily they gave me quite good pain medication, and they taught me, or they told me how to use it properly and how to use every 6 hours, and then the extra strength pain meds to keep for the nights, and only if the ibuprofens didn't quite kick in and take the pain away. So the first 2 days were quite intense. On Friday I started feeling a little bit better, and I started being able to taper down my meds a bit, and then on Saturday morning I woke up with the most gloriously yellow finger, but that swelling has managed to go down. I'm seeing the surgeon in 3 days, and then this cast will probably come off and he will most likely put a smaller cast on. I probably still will not be allowed to ride, so it's going to be a while before the hand is quite stable enough to have a go at it again. What I have done to try and help my hand out as much as possible is I've drank 1,200 milligrams of calcium every day. I've been using Solal's calcium supplement, and it's got calcium and magnesium and zinc in, which is good for bone growth. The one thing that a lot of people have told me to use that I decided not to is collagen. Not that collagen is a bad supplement, but collagen promotes cartilage growth. And when you are busy building bone in a hand, you don't want to encourage cartilage to build there. You want to encourage the bone growth. So that is why I've decided not to use it. I'm also very fortunate. I have a Fertizo, which is an infrared and red light therapy. And I checked with the guys in Fertizo, and they're quite happy for me to use it on the break. And I use it twice a day, one on the swelling on my hand and then the other one on the break itself. Both sites 1 minute each, twice a day, and I think that's really helped because all my bruising is gone, which is fantastic. So yeah, I think it wasn't a great run up to the show to start off with. I made the decision to ride because I'd had to work so hard for it, and same thing, you know, when Danny's foot hit my hand, I knew it was broken instantly, and I decided that if I could hold my reins I would ride. Which I then did. I'm not in any way regretting that I did. I learned a lot in the process. It actually wasn't a bad show. In the warm-up he was brilliant. I actually got 2 perfect flying changes on the short side, which are the changes he struggles with. And then when I got into the arena, he just completely backed off me. And I only really realized it when we started doing the canter work. In the trot work, I because I was so full of adrenaline and pumping, I didn't realize in the trot work he wasn't in front of my leg. The judge realized it, she nailed me on it in the scores, but in the canter work I really struggled because he wasn't in front of my leg, he wasn't jumping through his back and cantering through his body. So yeah, lessons learned. I'm going to take, as long as the doctor tells me to take off, I'm taking off, and I'll do the rehab. I've learned the hard way that listening to a doctor is a better idea than not. Andrea's going to ride him Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll try and video those sessions for you as well, so you can see how it looks when your trainer gets on your horse. And yeah, so Rivendell lunged him for me today. He'll go on an outride tomorrow and Thursday, and then I'll probably help Rivendell lunge him again on Wednesday, just so that he can keep ticking over. And then we're just gonna have to wait and see. I've made myself ready for 6 weeks no riding. If it happens to be before that, then I'll be ecstatic. If it takes a little bit longer, then that's also okay, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you like what you see, click the like button, subscribe, share with your friends, and comment down below if there's anything else you want me to chat about, anything else you want to see. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and buzz the bell. En onthou, kyk noord en fok voort.